Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and the closer we get to the Doctor Who 60th anniversary, the more concerned I am for it and the future series coming from Russell T Davies. They're making a lot of baffling choices, and as I've said many times, I don't believe that Russell T Davies or even David Tennant are the same men that they were when they brought this franchise to the worldwide phenomenon that we all know and love from back in 2006 through 2009. But these baffling decisions come to a forefront with the idea that none of the 60th anniversary specials will air on the 60th anniversary. What are they thinking? Is this just a BBC thing where they're not giving them that coveted time slot on the anniversary? That seems incredibly stupid to me because as much as the franchise Doctor Who is in dire straits, in my personal opinion, after the disastrous run of the Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker era, the BBC is putting a lot of interest into bringing the franchise back with getting Russell T Davies to farming out the rights to Sony, Bad Wolf Productions, and the distribution rights to Disney. They want Doctor Who to be good again. So why aren't they giving them the 60th anniversary time slot on the 23rd of November? What is going on? Everything that we have regarding this is pure speculation, but there are other things with this announcement, with this interview from Russell T Davies that made this announcement that are concerning as well. The biggest thing out of all of this is they're doing too much too fast. You can't resurrect a franchise by just spamming content. Spam. That is something that Marvel is currently finding out, where spamming content actually is a detriment to the fan base's investment in it because people get tired, people get apathetic, and apathy is already a major problem in Doctor Who. The only thing that Russell T Davies should have done is some 60th anniversary specials. 3 is fine, 1 might have been okay as well, and then just focus on 1 season. But that's not what he's doing. He is spamming out so much content, creating a Whoniverse. So all this comes from an article from Doctor Who TV, where they have an interview with some quotes from Russell T Davies himself. Russell T Davies says none of the 60th anniversary specials will air on November 23rd. What is he thinking? I don't know what is going on there. They don't give a specific reason to why, but there are other interesting things to note. Dates to look out for: November 1st, November 17th, and November 23rd. Those aren't the exact dates that I was predicting for the 3 anniversary specials, but those were ones that made sense. Those ones I can go with the different time slots. I can see that. But none of these are the dates that the specials will transmit. We're a month away from the anniversary, at least in the middle of all these dates, and we don't even know the dates on which the anniversary specials were released. That's a little concerning to me. Why don't we know these dates yet? Doctor Who, yes, usually kind of waits in the last few years into the last moment to release the release dates for their episodes and their specials specifically. But even the Jodie Whittaker era, I don't believe waited this long before announcing when the episodes would be coming out. Why are they telling us to look out for these dates? Are these the dates that perhaps the real release dates will be announced? What is it with these dates? And why is nothing coming out on the actual anniversary, TARDIS Day, November 23rd? Davies promises a flurry of Who-ness content for years and years. He adds, if content is king, then we've got a right royal regal procession coming your way, so stand back. That's actually the wrong perspective, in my opinion, for resurrecting this franchise. It is in dire straits. Like I said, focus on the anniversary and then 1 good season. That's not what they're doing here. He is spamming content. Content is king. He wants to give Disney something to justify their investment in the franchise, and Sony to a certain extent when they bought Bad Wolf Productions. This isn't the first time we've heard rumors about spin-offs. We know that there are several coming down the pipeline, including one that might be entitled Tales of the TARDIS. This is too much. People need to be eased back into this franchise after they were so thoroughly disenfranchised with it after the disastrous Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker run. Spamming out content is not the right way to woo them back. It's just going to make them tired of it. They're just going to be like, well, if there's just this much, that's way too much to get invested in. I don't care enough to spend my time going into this much content. This is very much the wrong perspective. He goes on to reveal his conditions for returning to the franchise. I told them I wanted to, 1, make Doctor Who annual. That's actually a very, very good thing. I'm 100% in support of that. That's something that we've needed for a while now. Create massive behind-the-scenes coverage. It's great to have Doctor Who Unleashed back. Nothing wrong with that. Not telling you that yet, nor that. And have the back catalog of Doctor Who ready and available. So those conditions, I'm all for all those conditions. The classic Who digitally available stuff coming to the iPlayer platform in England is a great thing, in my opinion. Making classic episodes more readily available besides BritBox is a great thing. That way more people can get invested into the franchise. And even with that, there are some concerning rumors that the unearthly child will not be included in these classic episodes. That, for those who don't know, is the first arc of the first Doctor's run from 1963. But overall, those are great conditions. So he has great conditions, but a bad strategy about resurrecting this franchise and returning to this franchise. He continued back in July. Have we done enough for the 60th? Then he came up with a new idea that will make you fizz. It has 3 screenwriters behind it, and it was filmed in a studio during the second half of September. So it looks like they're going to be adding in some short little episodes in tandem with the bigger 60th anniversary specials, similar to how they did the Night of the Doctor for the 50th anniversary, with the return of a great underrated Doctor, Paul McGann. And going on, he said the production for Series 15, like Series 14, is in sway with 8 regular episodes and 1 Christmas special. There's a little bit of problem there because they're already working on season 15. Yes, that'll help make it annual, but that's, again, putting way too much at one time, putting way too much weight on the future of the franchise. They're investing way too much in it, and they don't even know if they can keep the franchise alive after the damage done by Chris Chibnall. And the seasons are so much shorter. I miss the Russell T Davies era and even the Moffat era, where the seasons were 12 to 14 episodes long, plus a Christmas special. That's what you need for Doctor Who. 8 feels depressingly short. So there's a lot of baffling news coming out of Doctor Who right now in tandem with the 60th anniversary and the future of the franchise under the stewardship of Russell T Davies. I, again, don't believe that this will be return to form. I don't believe that this will be a resurgence and a resurrection of this beloved franchise. I think it's going to be more of the same, maybe slightly better written in some minor instances, but will not be enough to reignite the fan base's love for Doctor Who. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon.
Hey, yo, are you feeling what I'm doing up in here? Oh, I know you are. Do you miss all the good, compelling stories that we used to get back in Hollywood that they ain't putting down no more? I know you missing it. So check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues, baby. Book 1, Down in Flames. Book 2, Apocalypse Then. These are currently on sale. What are you waiting for? Get your hands on them. And we got Book 3, Kill the Dark, is coming down the pipeline. Just wait for all the good stuff that's dropping. You ain't gonna be disappointed, fam.